Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching this. Thank you guys so much again for being a part of this group. I'm so excited to have you all here. Yay! It's a beautiful morning here. I hope it's beautiful wherever you are. It has been kind of cold, so it's nice that all the snow is starting to melt. Hi, Misty. Thanks so much for joining. So you guys, I just wanted to share with you first of all, what is the flow, and then how to get in the flow, or how to get back into it. And if you guys are new to me, let me just tell you a little bit about who I am and what I do, just in case you're new to the group. So this is my bio that I'm working on. I'm Crystal, obviously, mama yogi entrepreneur and the creator of online yoga courses and coaching programs to help modern day goddesses like you learn how to implement yoga, wellness, and spirituality into your life to help you to stop just going through the motions and start feel more inspiration, clarity, and purpose so you can lead a more fulfilling life. So I hope that resonates with you. So you guys, what is the flow? Flow is when you feel inspired, when you feel led by divine guidance, rather than the ego and what you should be doing. Instead of thinking, well, this is what I should do with my life, or this is what, my parents said, this is what my husband thinks, this is what my friends think, this is what I should do for my kids. Those are all valid things to consider. But the best thing to do is to do what's right for you, and then everything else will fall in place. You really want to lead by example and do what's right and for your higher self, because then everything else will really fall into place. You can't do things for other people because that'll show everybody that you're stuck and you're not willing to be led by divine guidance, and if you have kids, that's definitely something that I think you want to set a good example that you're following your intuition and, or, being led by God or whatever, not just doing what you should be doing. So it's getting in touch with your purpose and then taking steps no matter how small. So you guys might not even know what your purpose is, and that's okay. And we have different purposes, I think, at different times in our life. So what your purpose right now, all you need to focus on is finding joy and finding happiness. So if you can try to do things that will keep you in that state of happiness and joy, you will start, that's your purpose. And then everything else will kind of be attracted to that. As well as maybe an idea of a larger purpose that will come to you, because it'll be something that will fulfill this idea and this feeling of finding joy and happiness. Okay, so that's not one of my top 3 tips, although it should be, because that's the most important. So my 3 tips to getting into the flow. Number 1 is to have faith. And then how do you do that? Well, practice, really. Practice helps. If you believe in something greater than yourself, practice putting out there what you want and then having faith that it'll come. So maybe you want to do a little exercise. So maybe you want to start with something small, like a cardinal, like a bird, a red bird. So if you saw it, you'd kind of take notice and be like, oh, that's funny. I just was trying to think about, I was just thinking about a red bird. Maybe it's like a number. So maybe it's like 333, and then you kind of set that intention that you could even kind of make it a prayer, like angels or, spiritual guides, intuition, God, Mother Nature, however you look at it, I'm asking for a sign so that I know that I can communicate with you and that you're around me. Just something like that, something praying to something greater than yourself of good energy, positive energy, things like that. And then, watch for that sign and have faith that it'll come. And whenever you start small and those things start coming, it's going to be really amazing whenever, larger things start coming. Number 2, take a few minutes of quiet time and start feeling good. So this does go with the first thing that I was saying was, just trying to get into that state of joy. So everything you desire easily comes your way whenever you're feeling good. So the more you can get into that state, the more of the same you will start to attract to you. Okay, so the more the things that make you feel joyful, those will just start to come. So the mind doesn't know the difference between imaginary and real, so spend more time in your imagination. I really like to journal, but I also like to visualize too, because I just feel like I've got a good imagination. So you can visualize, what you want to look like in your life, just being super happy, maybe the things that are surrounding you, but maybe you're really going to focus more on just what would it feel like to feel joyful and happy. And then number 3, surround yourself with people and situations that help you to stay in the flow, that help you to stay in this state of happiness and joy. If somebody is like always sucking your energy and making you feel crappy about yourself or about your life or whatever, then just start to try to take some steps away from those people. I know that that can be challenging, but just starting small will really, it'll start to give you the confidence to do it more often and to say no more often. So I hope that those 3-4 tips help. And yeah, you guys make sure that you join the challenge. That's going to be coming up. So you'll be getting more details of that coming up soon. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Misty, for watching live. I really appreciate it. Namaste. Ask any questions also in the comments. Okay, bye-bye.